Mr. Miami Beach there, you know?
Yeah. Oh man, let's go. Yeah. Sense of peace. Oh wow, I have somebody in the chat already. Good morning. Hey Danim, how you doing, man? I'm doing fine, man. My Iranian brother. Hell yeah. I love you, man. With all the craziness going on in the Middle East right now, we're privileged to be in the United States. Everybody in this country is privileged to be here. We are all privileged to be here. And if you have a lot of money, or even a little money, I don't have a lot of money. It's been out there that I don't have a lot of money. You could buy some fragrances. Let me make sure my audio is working right. Testing, testing, testing. Hello. So, I was going to wear my Jewish garb, but then it's like I'm taking a side, right? Obviously, I do have a side, but it's not something I want to discuss online in a public forum. Yeah, back in business, bro. And I was just thinking, what can I get people? I'll tell you right now, people make fun of me with this fragrance, but this is the most peaceful fragrance of all time. So let's just get let's just get it out of the way. You want peace in your life? Smell this fragrance by one of the best perfumers of all time. And I don't want to get into notes because it's like, okay, right off the top, you're going to get some sort of patchouli mix, but I'm not getting into notes. Spray this on. It's not like, it's not a fragrance that is a panty dropper or you're going to get compliments, but it's going to give you a certain vibe that you're going to feel good about. A very comfortable vibe where it's almost zen-like. You get into your own. This is Salvador Dali Pour Home. And Salvador Dali was an artist. Okay. He painted some really psychedelic. What's the name of his genre? I can't. Surreal. I forgot. I can't even think. Mr. Clean could help me on that. Yeah, but he's probably not here. But I'm sure Mr. Cream is. You know how it is, man. I got a lot of trolls. I got somebody from I get weird messages all the time on my answer machine, and they want to be acknowledged. Whatever. They could be acknowledged. Not really. I don't. Then there's other people with messy bedrooms, right? Midgets with messy bedrooms. I'm not going to even go there. Okay. Midgets with messy bedrooms. What's the standard height of a man? I think I'm more 5'9.5" because I've been told 5'9.5" when I go to the VA. And I just, okay, 5'9", 5'10". I think guys want to be taller, but it's nice to be tall. But we are who we are. Daneem's a handsome man. He's tall. You know, he was blessed. He was blessed to be tall. I was kind of like given like average traits, like all along the spectrum. But, you know, God bless me with hair. Shout out to people who with hair and they don't have to wear caps. But if I did, okay, listen, if I didn't have hair, I would wear a cap, but I wouldn't wear it backwards. Okay. I wouldn't wear it backwards because that's kind of, it's kind of like for teenagers. You know, I worked in the high schools. Everybody knows my stories. But listen, I mean, this is not high school. You're a man. You know, dress up, be a man, wear some delightful perfume like this. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so like I received this for free. Here's a topic, a really spicy topic. But I didn't get paid to review this. And man, I might be getting on bad terms with sweet milk. I like sweet milk. I love sweet milk. But I didn't get paid. So it's not a paid sponsorship. But I did receive it for free. And some people will argue, well, you received the product for free. That means you were paid. No, you have to mention you received this, but I don't have to check that box saying, you know, paid sponsorship. There are a lot of paid sponsorships. Like some companies say, I want to pay you to review this, not with YouTube. And I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to get into the legal liabilities. But yeah, you have to check that box if you are getting paid. It's a sponsorship. You know, I'm not getting paid. Maybe in the form of super chats, if some people want to say, well, you got a super chat. Yeah, but that was not to say this was a good fragrance. Okay. And this is like a rose garden. Okay. Just let me just tell you right now. If you ever been to Kukof's, that's in the Netherlands, well, that's tulips, sorry. But like anywhere where there's a beautiful rose garden, you walk into a rose garden, you're going to smell this. Maybe a flower shop. Yeah, maybe a flower shop. And I get some, I don't want to, I know the proper word is probably aldehydic, but it's not aldehydic because it doesn't bother me. It's more fizzy. And like I hate using these words like fizzy. When you smell this, you're going to get a fizzy vibe. Like when you pour 7-Up and the carbonation comes up, you're going to get fizziness, okay? You're going to get fizziness with this. Trust me. It's fizzy rose. One of the best fragrances. And here's my issue with Zahara fragrances. They're all sexual, okay? They're not calming. They're all sexual. They're all musky. They're all sexual. And look at me. Am I sexual? I'm not sexual. I know where I am in my place. I'm a dorky Jewish middle-aged guy. And if I'm going to get a woman, it's going to be because of my personality. Okay. And I'm going to make her laugh. I'm not going to get her like, ooh, baby. No, that's not me. Okay. I'm going to get her because she likes my personality and she laughs at my jokes. All right. But this is a rose garden. And it's more of a personal scent. For me, I like it because it reminds me of a rose garden. And that's all it is. It's really a fizzy rose garden. What's up? Kevin's here. Oh, shit. What's up, Money Burner? I did watch a little bit of Mr. Clean. I haven't watched any live streams, but I was wondering what Kevin's opinion was on this whole thing, and I think he pretty much nailed it. I'll be honest, he pretty much nailed it. I agree. Um, you know, the world did not start in 1948, or the world, it's like people were like, oh, well, the Indians were the Aborigines. Do you think there were people before the Aborigines? I mean, we're here. What year are we in? 2023? There were people before them, before them, before them, before them. I mean, you can't just start off with a certain year, you know? Palestine became a state in 1988, by the way. And there is a charter which is very interesting. And I think a lot of people need to read that. Now, I listened to PBT and they actually read it. They have like, 6 million subs. And I was like, wow. So there's two sides to this whole story. And, one side isn't completely right. One side isn't completely wrong. I was just listening to Russell Brand, and he said, the people in the Gaza Strip, they needed Hamas. I'm like, nah, man, you never go with violence. And this is, there's, dude, in the history of the world, there's always been an action reaction. There's always been when they set up the Treaty of Versailles, they punished Germany so bad. And when you punish a country so bad, they are going to retaliate. That's just the way it is. It's like, okay, well, we're going to punish them. See, the punish thing, like we're going to over punish them to destroy their country. It always comes back. Everything always comes back. It's just the reality of the world. It's not going to go away. We're going to stop them and we're going to eliminate them. It never ends. I mean, I taught history. That's the way it works. It never ends. There's always retaliation. The retaliation's always worse. And it always gets worse, 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 worse. And then, then you have World War III, and, that's the end of the world. Bye-bye, everybody. Versailles, France, right? Treaty of Versailles. Yeah. I'm not even Versailles Treaty of Versailles. Yeah. Where they made Germany pay reparations to France, and it's they pretty much bankrupted Germany. But the world didn't start yesterday, and everything sort of comes full circle in history. Everything comes full circle. That's all I got to say. It just never ends. There's always going to be people. People are going to switch sides. It's not like a sure thing. Some people are making money off of it. Now, I am against that. Anybody making money off of a war is sick, and that's why I am for Vivek. He brought that up, and he discussed it with Sean Hannity. He says anybody that is going to make money off of the war machine should not be elected as president. And I agree, because yeah, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. What's up, Fernando? Let me Brand has his own issues though. Yeah. But we're not, see, that's the issue. Don't attack the person. See, this is what I see a lot. When you attack the person, you're getting away from the larger issue. It's like, I agree with this person because he's nice. I agree with that person because I don't agree with him because I don't like him. So It's not about the person or the messenger, you know. No, I'm not going to talk about the history of Palestine. Super seducer techniques. Let's keep it cool. But I like aftershaves a lot. And thank you to everybody who used my code Cuddles when they went to pastureshaving.com. You can get this big bottle of for $20. Now, there isn't alcohol in here. Shake well, apply generously for external use only. What the hell? I want to. But anyway, there's a lot of like witch hazel, aloe vera. It smells glorious. There used to be a guy that used to watch my channel a while back, and he says, "You got to try this." He used to bring it up in every live stream. This is good stuff right here. Pastureshaving.com. It's not going to dry out your skin, okay? And it smells great, and it's very moisturizing. I kind of like the alcohol burn though, but not everybody likes the alcohol burn. I sort of do, especially alcohol and eucalyptus. It's a very it wakes you up, man. It makes you it's a beautiful feeling. What was the name of that fragrance I used to wear from 1947? Alt Innsbruck. It's one of the best fragrances. You know, nobody's gonna ever. I think Mr. Smelly bought it, which respect to Mr. Smelly, he bought Alt Innsbruck. I used my whole bottle. But I'm like, I like another bottle, but I have so many colognes that, and the economy's kind of tough. Like, who has money to buy colognes, man? Colognes are a luxury. Excuse me. Yeah. So I'm not going to take a side with this whole thing. You probably know which side I'm on. Oh, Dior Fahrenheit is a good fragrance, man. Dior Fahrenheit is the EDT. I've tried the other ones, but I don't have a lot of experience with them. The OG is, what's a good way to describe that, man? Because it has that violet leaf. It wakes you up. There's something, and I use this term a lot, invigorating, but Dior Fahrenheit is a very invigorating. And I actually was thinking about putting Dior Fahrenheit. I spent like 10 seconds thinking about every fragrance. What am I going to put in here? And I did think about Dior Fahrenheit, but it's more invigorating. It wakes you up. It makes you clear-headed. It makes you ready for the day. I love it. Dude, exactly. It's not the Palestinian people. No. It's not the Palestinian people. It's Hamas, obviously. Of course. People around the world are good people, man. People of every culture are good people. But, you know, when you get radicals, you know, because whatever, then it becomes ugly. Yeah, I don't like Sean Hannity. They need to fire him. They fired Tucker. I don't like Sean Hannity. He's a warmonger. He's just, yeah, money. That's it. And it's like, it's, I don't like that. you start trouble, man. You always started trouble. You see, that's why I can't let you on, because you start trouble. Like, and then, okay, here's what's going to happen. Say, for instance, I let Kevin on. He's going to ask me this question, and I'm going to kick him off. Oh, see, he's deflecting. That's why I can't let you on, Kevin, because you're going to set me up. you know? And everybody would laugh because it's like I'm the clown then. That's it. Oh, man. Oh boy. He's just one person, man. Damn, man. Kevin's a funny guy, man. I've always said Kevin has a great personality. And I like what Anuj said because I don't watch the streams aren't that interesting to me, and a lot of those people sort of like don't like talk to me, so it's like I'm not really interested that much. But I like what Anuj said. He said, if my wife went to or needed to go to the hospital, Kevin, I need a ride, pick me up. Kevin would pick him up, and that's the good thing about Kevin because Kevin he's the dependable guy. He's a dependable guy. He'll pick you up and bring you to the hospital in an emergency. It doesn't matter if it's 3 a.m. He'll be like, bro, it's 3 a.m. Kevin, I need you, man. I need you. Okay, what do you need? Yeah, can you bring me to the hospital? Yeah, no problem, bro. I'll be right over. That's what Kevin is. He's a good. I've always said Kevin's a good-hearted guy, but he's a shit stirrer. And that's the reason I can't have him on because he's a shit stirrer. And he wants to set me up to be the clown. Aqua Velva. What's up, Moose? I'm glad you didn't say you son of a this time because I don't like that. Okay, so Zingari, man, I got this off of their website, Coconut Nanas. It's an aftershave. It smells like the cologne, but the cologne is $80 now. If you want to spend $80, it's really tropical. But I've read people say it smells like sunscreen. I don't know, man. To me, I get a tropical vibe with all the coconut and I get a tropical vibe. Let me see. Coconut, pineapple, peach. I get that. I don't get the sunscreen and all that. But if you want like a fragrance that will make you feel better, you could get the cologne, but what's the name of this brand? Coconut Nanas. Anyway, all of their fragrances are very, very strong, like extremely strong, and people will like that. See, I have another one from that company. What are they called? Renana. Okay, now this is I'm getting off topic here. Wood cereal. If you ever go to Crystal Fragrances, pick up wood cereal. It's got a soil type of vibe. Soil, earthy, whatever. I'm not going to be a word guy, but soil. There's a nice, deep soil vibe. And I said, I don't know if you're going to like this, Fernando, but it's one of the most interesting fragrances that it'll put you in your own space for a while. Wood cereal by, you get at Crystal Fragrances by Rirana is one of the most interesting fragrances. I can't smell it because I have to spray it and very strong. Give this stream a like. Oh shit. Yeah, give this stream a like. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know I posted I only got 2 likes. I see. Now this is what I want to see: the Hatikva. Okay, so the Hatikva is the Israeli national anthem, and I want to. I would pay for Kevin to learn the words to the Hatikva and sing the Hatikva. That's the only. That's the only way I would let Kevin come on, is if he memorized the words to the Hatikva and he read to the he sung the Hatikva. It's one of the most. I have to be subjective because people are going to say, no, that's not the most beautiful national anthem. But the Hatikva is the Israeli national anthem. Beautiful song, man. There are so many people or versions of it with different singers. The Hatikva is beautiful. I think it's one of the most beautiful national anthems. And I think it's a more beautiful song than the Star Spangled Banner. Thank you. Give me a like. Yes. I don't get many likes. Thank you. If he could come on here, thank you, Moose. If Kevin could come on here, sing the Hatikva, I'll let him come on. But that's not going to happen. What's up, Christian? Oh, Team America. Well, that's why I don't think the U.S. should get involved with it. You know, the U.S. should not get involved with any of these wars. We should not intervene. It's that's not a good look, and it always comes back. Everything always comes back, man. It's and I'm wearing these sunglasses. These are awesome. These are, in case you're wondering, Bear Dynamics. Yeah, what's his name? Lex Ellis. He's a big fan of this. These head, and I changed this earmuffs to cowhide. They're more like, I think they're like $30-$40 for the cushions. So Pit Vipers, the only ones I will wear. And here's the reason I'm wearing it. I don't want to be part of a Pit Viper crew. They're very comfortable. These, I don't know what these are called, but they're like a puke green. They used to paint the schools this color in the 1970s, like the elementary schools in Miami, this color. But they're very comfortable, man. They're just very comfortable. And I at one point, yeah, I got them because it was like the Pit Viper crew. But these are the only ones I really like because they're blue blocking. And they're great. And Joey gave me a coupon. Shout out to Joey for giving me a coupon. And he wants me to always bring that up, that he gave me a coupon. So, Joey, you gave me a coupon for these Pit Vipers. And they're just so comfortable. They're really like comfortable more than anything else. Like even this ugly black thing, it's comfort for your nose. The glasses are far away from your eyes. These are adjustable. Can you hear the click? So you could adjust these to like any height you want. Yeah, you like them? Yeah, so they're like $60. Now I got to know if they're even, but I love them. It does sort of go with my background. So I did change a few things with my background. Let me wait. Hold on. I have to figure out how to make the colors come through. But that's like something else. I need a better camera. I'm using a webcam. So, okay, the bottom license plates, that's Crockett's license plate. No, that's Tubbs' license plate. No, that's Crockett's license plate. And that's Tubbs' license plate. That's Miami. That's Vice City, which I have it on the lowest setting and it just still doesn't look right. I have a black light on top of my arcade machine, which shines onto that black light painting, but nothing really comes out on camera because I'm using a cheap webcam. I need like a more expensive camera, and the other one I use, it turns off after a while. And so I have a Govee, the bulbs going across my couch, and I could change it. Hold on, let me change it. It just doesn't look good on with this camera, and I have to mess with the settings more. Now that's gonna give me epilepsy. Hold on, I don't have epilepsy, but red, yellow. It doesn't matter because you can't really see the colors. You can't really see the colors, so it doesn't matter. But it gives a. If you come to my place, it gives a great effect. Okay, so let me go into other fragrances that will definitely make you relax. Zeno Davidoff Zeno. Now, I bought this a while back off of Amazon, and I think at one point it was less than $20, but now with the economy, you can't find it for less than $20. This is a peaceful fragrance. And I don't think it smells like Tom Ford Beau de Jour. I love Tom Ford Beau de Jour. It's a different vibe. I just don't get, and I had a sample of Tom Ford Beau de Jour and this, and I sprayed it. I just don't get the similarities. Maybe a little bit in the dry down. I just don't get it. Yeah. Not, I don't want to smell too close, but it's a definitely a vibe. Shoot, I forgot the most the best. Holy wait. Uh-oh. I can't find it. Anyway, Anu sent me a fragrance that I can't find right now because hold on, let me get my flashlight. Okay, listen, you got to get one of these. This one, it's not the USB-C rechargeable, but you put it on your head. Okay, here it is. Oh, come on, old man. Get up out of your chair. Here we go. Something you're deaf. Okay, turn off. Sorry, guys. Sorry I blinded everybody. Okay, listen. I'm going to tell you right now. I've tried, and Anu sent me a lot, but this is the best vintage fragrance you can get. So I've tried. Manly Sense sent me some. Eric sent me some. Anu sent me some. Duncan sent me some. So overall, I've tried maybe 75 vintage perfumes. This one's the best, man. The thing is, I felt like the bottle, This bottle, it came in a nice leather pouch at one point, but and then Rudy said, and Rudy, you could trust Rudy when it comes to these kind of things because he's really into cologne. He says it's definitely a top 3, maybe the best one. This, I didn't like the bottle. I didn't like the style, but I like what's inside. This is one of the best colognes. That is vintage. Oh yeah, it's far superior to Zeno, but it's a different fragrance. Definitely peaceful. Salvador Dali. You can wear a yarmulke for half the stream and Muslim cap for the other. Dude, I need I have a yarmulke, and I have to get a Muslim cap for the other half. Dude, Sandy, you're brilliant. I agree with that. Then, I'm gonna do both. That way, I'm not taking a side. I'm not taking a side. Yeah, they got my phone number. Yes, GZ Rose. Oh, I love Sweet Milk, but it's not a paid sponsorship. I don't even want to I don't even want to talk about Zahara fragrances, to be honest, because it's like then they're gonna say I'm a shill. It's hard, man. It's hard. And I saw the video. Let's see, George Atkinson. He shared his name publicly. I don't share my name publicly. He's a big guy who shares his name publicly. I look at this as a side hustle. Not even a side hustle. It's just a side thing. I think I looked at it as a side hustle maybe at one point, but I don't know. It wasn't really a hustle. It was more like for friends. But okay. So, do I need to click the check? Because I'm talking about this fragrance right here. I don't think so. But this has been a long debate because there's a lot of like skin products, right? But every time, if you have a coupon code, you have to reveal. You have to reveal that this is a paid sponsorship. I don't have a coupon code. It all boils down to coupon codes. So this is not a paid sponsorship because I don't have a coupon code. I don't have a coupon code. So how am I making money? I'm not making money. I like George, but I love George. I mean, who doesn't? But like, it's a good fragrance, It's a good fragrance. What do you want me to say? You want to talk about a really interesting fragrance? Interesting. Here's another one. This is like a wood cereal, interesting fragrance. Shout out to my Middle Eastern Persians. Oh wait, how do I get it out? Oh, here we go. Shiraz. I don't know how they make all that out to be Shiraz. Oh, there it goes. Shiraz. Interesting. Now, there is I gotta be careful. I'm only doing this. I gotta be careful. But there is a Zerja fragrance that smells like this. I think they copied it, but I think Shiraz is better. I can't say that. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. It's just my belief. Interesting fragrance, man. There's like so many interesting videos on this fragrance. It's interesting. I wouldn't say it's as good as it's not like this. Okay, it's not like this. It's not even like this. Okay. It's definitely not like this. There's an animalic vibe with this one. And it's always been described as spicy amber. But it's definitely a scent of peace. It's a scent of peace. Every time I wear it, I get into a Zen state. I get into a state where I don't want to argue with anybody. And I just want to talk about peace, love, and happiness. But it's been described as more of a sexy fragrance, old man's fragrance. Because it's not really sexy. It's very professional. It's very professional. What's up, Caboose? Peace, love, and happiness. Yes, peace. Peace, 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 peace. I may have triggered people with my post, but I didn't mean to trigger them. I don't want to trigger people. I'm watching Rambo 2. Stallone is kicking all kinds of butt in this one. Vietnamese, Russian, and American. What happened to your super seducer techniques? I know. That was funny. It was a joke. Some people really like took it serious. Come on, man. The only I said, like, truly the only thing you could be to be a super seducer is just be yourself, you know? And I guess this guy gave advice, like touching the girl's earring. Like, it's okay to touch the girl's earring. Like, to reach your hand and maybe like touch her ear, the back of her ear, or her earring. I don't know, man. It's kind of a creepy video, but it was kind of funny. It was a video game called Super Seducer. It was interesting. The cool rebels are all in the house. Yeah, we got Kevin. Oh shit, you're not going to talk. Wait. It went back up to the beginning. That's the thing with this cheap $15. It keeps going back up. I don't like that. Cuddles. What's up? Tap Out brings peace to the region. Oh, I know who that is. Tap Out. What's up, Larry? Dade County predates Miami-Dade. Yeah. Oh, Anuj. I think everybody loves Anuj. And everybody loves Anuj like everybody loves George Zaharoff. Come on. But see, the thing is, Anuj doesn't sugarcoat stuff. He said everybody's racist, you know, and he doesn't sugarcoat anything. And he's just like a big teddy bear. Not a big teddy bear. He's a fit teddy bear. I'm a big teddy bear. Okay, wow, let me keep on going. 40 cents a pound. George is the best. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so let me I do have OCD, so sorry. But that was a very good video where he had like two people dressed up. Dude, this requires, like, I have a lot of respect for George as a producer. It's like, this is like half-assed. Okay, this is half-assed. I'll admit it. This is half-assed. I just turned on the camera, blah, 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 nothing. But George, with his video, he had two people like dressed up like like clowns or scary clowns or and you know he had like a script because you can't just create a script like that off the top of your head. But like George, he's very creative, and I respect his creativity. And one time he actually liked, he said I was like alpha because I said something. First, let me talk about Aqua Amara. I just it wasn't like alpha. It was just my OCD and my autism that just had to get that out of the way. I had to get that out of the way. Aqua Amara sucks, and and I had a decant. I went to Chicago. I said I'm not going to tell you what this is, and the other guys smelled it, and they were like, "Ugh, what is that?" Aqua Amara sucks. Yeah, there's one Zerjoff that smells just like Shiraz, man. I don't exactly remember the. Oh God, look at this guy. Please, please block common sense. Ah boy, it's like Fernando, do me a favor, block common sense. He's just like doxing me on my own stream. Sweet Milk, what's up, man? Sweet Milk's here. Yeah, Sweet Milk is definitely a genius. Dude, I have a lot of respect for anybody that can edit a video. I mean, I've always been passionate. I've always had a dream about being a producer, but maybe my creativity, like I see these guys' creativity and it's on a whole different level. Like when I did those green screen videos, I try to be creative, but like George or Aram or they're at a whole new level, you know. They're at a whole new level of creativity. But I've always dreamt about doing that. Oh, Dolphins playing? That's probably why. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it. 305 all day. What's up? Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Okay. Neil is actually pretty tall and I'm average height. He's been dormant for too long. That's why he has some fat. I've been doing my PSVR too. And when I lost Didi, like it was kind of tough on me. Because like, like you have your comfort, something that comforts you, and I lost it. I lost it. And then it's like, you're left out in the cold, man, like a man in the wilderness. If he works out for 3 months and cleans up his diet, he could be yeah. Thanks, man. Animals and grasshoppers are racist too. Let me see. Yes, Aquamara sucks. Yeah, it does. I never understood. You were a producer. You made music videos. Remember that? That's why I wanted to be a producer. I went to school. That's always been a dream. Eugene only likes fragrances that smell bad. If they actually smell good, he hates them. They gotta smell like feces for Eugene to think they are unique. Shout out to Eugene's first fragrance though. It was so special. It was a very special fragrance, man. It was it was deep. It was and I it was really good, man. The second one was like iris, but probably the best iris. I'm not a fan of iris, but it was the best iris fragrance I ever smelled. But his first rose fragrance with the castoreum, man, that was a deep fragrance. That would be like on my list. If I had a bottle, I would put it out there, man, for sure. Wait, let me go scroll down. This thing always goes back to the top, and it drives me nuts. This thing drives me nuts. But I don't want to spend more than $15. I'll be honest. I don't use it enough. I just spend $15 every month. Okay, done. Yeah. So let's get into another fragrance. Let's see what I could talk about. I like this. This is one of my favorites. It's an EDC. I could put the name of this right close. And I think Eugene described it one time as orange peel. It's just good, man. Hermes makes good fragrances. Like if you're gonna spend like under $100 for a fragrance, buy an Hermes. I think a lot of these fragrances are being hyped because you go to the store, you're gonna probably buy an Hermes. Okay, that's the bottom line. It's green. Dude. This fragrance just goes with outside. It's. I would say, for summer fragrances, this is one of the best. It isn't sexual. It isn't a compliment beast. So it's not going to be in anybody's top 10 list. Is from 1979 too. George liked the other one, the stronger one. I like the stronger one is George's style though, right? It's more musky, right? The concentrate. It's more musky and it's more sexual. I'm not into sexual colognes. And by the way, I don't know if Christian still has this, but trust me on this one. I am not a shill. Bestbrandsperfume.com. This was going for like $27. This is Azaro Summer. Bestbrandsperfume.com. And trust me, you're going to love it. It's Azaro for the summer. And a lot of people say, no, it smells like Azaro EDT. It doesn't, man. It doesn't. I'm sorry. I like this a lot more than Azaro EDT. I have Azaro EDT. I don't wear it. I like this one a lot. Let me just, you know this one, right? I'm just bringing up fragrances, random fragrances before I go back to my list. This one, I got the old school 1966 one, but the new cologne version is very nice. They have a new cologne version which is more modern, and sometimes I regret not getting the cologne version because I'm not going to spend a lot of money on just buying every single fragrance I like. I like this one, but the cologne version, if you know, you could go into Sephora, smell this, you'll most likely love it. It's a nice, I don't say classic because there's a lemon vibe, but it's more refreshing. But the if you smell this right next to it, you'll see the cologne version. You may go with the cologne version. I kind of was mixed on them, like, oh, which one do I go with? But at the end of the day, I chose this one, and I'm not going to buy both because I'm not made of money. Eau Sauvage by Dior. Like you only need 10 fragrances. Like if you're living in Miami, this will do you good. Or the newer cologne version. It never. See, here's the thing with a lot of the colognes and the cheap $25 fragrances that you could get at Perfumania, they fall apart, and they're going to turn you off to wearing cologne because, sorry, Kevin, but even Aqua di Gio falls apart. Like, and what do I mean by fall apart? After 2 hours, it just smells like a bunch of chemicals. So if you're going to buy the cheap stuff, you're going to be turned off by colognes really quick. I'm just be honest. Neil's alive. What's that about? Aqua Morris. It does, man. People said it smells like rotten eggs, this and that. Yeah, it does. And here's another one by Claude Pilon. They sell this on Amazon. I'm not even going to share my links, my affiliate codes, but this is a good aftershave. And it comes out like, I mean, this color. Anyway, I already have something on, but if you're into tobacco, this guy's an attorney. This has, I think, 5,000 reviews on Amazon for an aftershave balm. That's a lot. Cognac and Cuban cigars. It really smells like cognac and Cuban cigars. Like this compared to something like Havana, there's nothing. First of all, Aramis Havana sucks, but this has properties that will make your skin feel good. It'll make your skin shiny and protected. This stuff is good, and you can get this for like $20. Aramis Havana is just alcohol that you spray on. I mean, I don't really get the whole deal with spraying on alcohol. Yeah, this is AM. Try this one out. It smells like a really high-end fragrance, like maybe Naxos. Trust me. People are going to be like, no way it smells like Naxos, man. It smells like Naxos. Better. Actually less synthetic, in my opinion, because it's a cream. They do have it as an aftershave, but the balm is. I have some other fragrances from Henriette Victoria, but this one is like a bestseller. It's got like 5,000 reviews on Amazon. Henriette Victoria. It's good. And that's it. I'm glad people hung out. I was happy with the amount of people that were here, 17 people. That's cool. That's good enough. I don't need. I mean, it's if I'm just like there's only one person, it's kind of. But 9 people are cool. 17 people is kind of nice because like if I'm sitting in a room with 17 people, and they're just hanging out. That's cool. Um, I could drop the link real quick, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, by the way, you have to turn your camera on, or you have to show me who you are. Let me finish this. I'm going to do some VR exercise. Give you a couple of minutes. Kevin's a smart guy, man. Here's another one. Oud al-Dawan. I'll talk about this. This is one of the best Middle Eastern fragrances. See, I've tried a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances because Christian has sent me a lot of samples of stuff, and he says, which one's good? This one's good. And Scott from 504 Fragrance, he says the same thing. This is one of the best Middle Eastern fragrances. There's a lot of them. This is one of the best. Very, very Persian smelling, but not dank, just beautiful. A little sexual. See, nobody clicked the link. Captain Blimp, how you doing, man? Glad you're here. Yeah, Oud al-Dawan is one of the best ones. Scott, he's always talking about this one. It's really good. And for some reason, I like this one a lot. I tried all the ones from this company. I think there were like 10. This one was the best. It's called On Far, but I think it's what's the Afnan? I think it's Afnan, but they have like a. This one's the best from that company. So I got sent 10 samples and picked the best one. I picked this one. No scent of the day, but I can still smell Halston's E14 on my arm. Oh shoot, Marcus. What's up, Marcus? Yeah, I'm not playing like I'm on one side or I'm on the other side because it's an ugly thing. You know? Action, reaction. It's just the way of the world. Retaliation is it's sort of like you can't. There's always retaliation, man. Throughout the world, there's always been retaliation. Peace is where it's at. It's a shit show, yeah. But some people, like there's some people that say I'm weak, but when I retaliate, they're gonna feel it and they're gonna be like, "Whoa, then they're gonna get real pissed." It's just that's the way the world works, man. Retaliation, man. There's always retaliation. Like Israel, there's gonna be retaliation for what Israel's gonna do too, and it's just gonna keep going back and forth. That's the way it works. You know, maybe they want to think the other side is weak or they, you know, I understand this whole thing. It's deep and I don't think people understand it. So I'm not going to get into it because there's going to be loss of life. And the Gaza Strip, they're mostly kids because there's mostly all kids. It's true, you know. But there's tunnels underground too, and how do you get into the tunnels underground? And people, you may think they're innocent, but people are deceptive. It's so like you. That's why I'm against the whole SJW thing, because they think one side is innocent. No, One side is not innocent. They're better at deception, you know? Peace is where it's at. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I was live for a minute and 5. I didn't really have anything to talk about. I just thought, you know, there's a lot of stress in the world. You know, put on a cologne today, something that relaxes you. That's it. You don't have to pick these. These relax me. So go to your colognes, pick one that puts you in a Zen state, and have a beautiful Sunday. Cuddles out. Hey, make sure to hit the like button.